For more than 2 decades, one man refused to believe football had limits. He broke records, conquered Europe, inspired millions, and became one of the greatest athletes the world has ever seen. But every legend has one final chapter, and on one heartbreaking night, Cristiano Ronaldo's greatest dream came to an end. Pause. No more World Cups. No more last chances. No more waiting for the trophy that always slipped away. As the final whistle echoed across the stadium, millions of fans watched something they never wanted to see. Cristiano Ronaldo walking away from the FIFA World Cup for the very last time. But was this simply the end of an extraordinary career, or did Portugal let their greatest player down when he needed them most? Because behind this painful defeat lies a story far bigger than 90 minutes of football. A story of pressure, sacrifice, impossible expectations, and the cruel reality that even legends cannot outrun time. Tonight, we're breaking down exactly what happened, why Portugal's dream collapsed, and why this match may be remembered as the most emotional night of Cristiano Ronaldo's entire career. This is the last dance of Cristiano Ronaldo. For most players, reaching just one FIFA World Cup is the dream. Cristiano Ronaldo didn't just reach one. He kept coming back, year after year, generation after generation. While football changed around him, Ronaldo somehow remained at the center of it. Teenagers who once watched him from the stands eventually became the players trying to stop him. Managers changed. Teammates retired. Entire football eras came and went. But Cristiano Ronaldo was still there, still chasing the one trophy that had always escaped him. His career was already beyond legendary. 5 Ballon d'Or awards, Champions League glory, league titles across multiple countries, international records that once seemed impossible, and unforgettable nights that turned him into a global icon. For millions of fans, Ronaldo had already proven everything. But to him, there was still one unfinished mission: winning the FIFA World Cup for Portugal. As the tournament began, everyone knew this World Cup was different. Not because Portugal lacked talent. In fact, this was one of the strongest squads the nation had ever assembled. Young stars, experienced leaders, creative midfielders, a dangerous attack. On paper, Portugal looked capable of going all the way. But every time Cristiano Ronaldo stepped onto the pitch, the weight on his shoulders was heavier than anyone else's. He wasn't just playing another tournament. He was carrying 20 years of expectations, the hopes of an entire nation, and the final opportunity to complete football's greatest story. Then came the knockout stage. One match, 90 minutes, standing between Portugal and another step toward football immortality. Waiting on the other side, Spain, a rival, a football powerhouse, and a team determined to end Portugal's dream. What happened next? Forget. The atmosphere was electric. 90 minutes, one winner, one dream that would survive, and another that would disappear forever. As Cristiano Ronaldo stepped onto the pitch, he wasn't just leading Portugal. He was carrying the hopes of millions watching around the world. The opening whistle, it was clear this wasn't going to be an easy night. Spain controlled possession with patience. Portugal searched for space. Every pass, every tackle, every mistake suddenly felt enormous. Neither team wanted to blink first. Minutes passed. The tension inside the stadium kept growing. Every attack made fans rise from their seats. Every missed opportunity felt like a warning. Portugal knew, against a team like Spain, one single moment could decide everything. Cristiano Ronaldo kept demanding the ball. He kept pointing, kept organizing, kept pushing his teammates forward. Even when defenders surrounded him, he never stopped believing another chance would come. Then, the moment Portugal feared finally arrived. One defensive mistake, one perfectly timed move, one finish, and suddenly, Spain were in front. The stadium exploded, but on the other side of the pitch, everything went silent. Portugal now had only one mission: find an equalizer, or watch the greatest football journey come to an end. With time slipping away, every attack became more desperate. Every clearance by Spain brought them one step closer to victory. Cristiano Ronaldo refused to give up. He kept running, kept fighting, kept believing. Because legends don't stop believing. The clock is against them. But football can be unbelievably cruel. Sometimes, it doesn't reward the player who dreams the most. It rewards the team that makes one fewer mistake. Final minutes disappeared. Portugal threw everything forward. The entire nation held its breath, waiting, hoping, praying for one last miracle. But the miracle never came. When the referee finally looked at his watch, everyone inside the stadium knew what was about to happen. One whistle would end far more than just a football match. Then, it happened. One final whistle. Sound. That erased a dream 20 years in the making. Spain celebrated. Portugal stood in silence. And Cristiano Ronaldo simply looked around the stadium, almost as if he wanted to remember every single second, every cheer, every light, every face in the crowd, because deep down, he knew this was goodbye. For millions watching around the world, this wasn't just another football match. It felt like the closing scene of an era that inspired an entire generation to dream bigger, to work harder, and to believe that impossible goals could become reality. Cristiano Ronaldo never promised perfection, but he promised one thing: he would fight until the very end. And that's exactly what he did. Think about the journey. A teenager from Madeira who dared to dream beyond his small island, who became one of the greatest goal scorers football has ever seen, who broke record after record after record, who inspired millions of young players to step onto a football pitch for the very first time. His story was never just about trophies. It was about relentless dedication, discipline when nobody was watching, sacrifice when giving up would have been easier, and an obsession with becoming better every single day. Yes, the World Cup remained the one trophy that escaped him. But does that really define a career? Can one missing title erase everything that came before it? For many football fans, the answer is simple: absolutely not. Because legends aren't remembered only for the trophies they lift, they're remembered for the lives they change, for the moments they create, for the inspiration they leave behind. And in that respect, Cristiano Ronaldo's legacy was already immortal. Long before this final whistle, football will continue. New stars will rise. New champions will be crowned. But there will never be another journey quite like Cristiano Ronaldo's. The last dance may be over, but the legend will echo through football history forever. Every football fan remembers exactly where they were when they witnessed a truly historic moment, a last-minute winner, an impossible comeback, a bicycle kick, a celebration that became part of football culture. For more than 20 years, Cristiano Ronaldo gave the world moments like these. Generations grew up watching him. Some admired him, some doubted him. Many even rooted against him. But almost everyone respected one thing: his relentless desire to be better than he was yesterday. The World Cup trophy may never sit in Cristiano Ronaldo's collection, but perhaps that was never the only measure of greatness. Because football isn't remembered only through medals. It's remembered through memories, through inspiration, through the players who changed the game forever. The last dance is over. The final World Cup chapter has been written, but legends never truly disappear. They live on in every stadium, in every dream, and in every generation they inspire. Now, we want to hear from you. Where does Cristiano Ronaldo rank among the greatest footballers of all time? And what is the one Ronaldo moment you'll never forget? Tell us in the comments below. Because while his World Cup journey has ended, his legacy never will.